I need to make sure my top is pulled up so it doesn't look like I'm filming this naked. Hello buns, and welcome back to Cinnabun Sundays, our weekly video series where we talk about all things bunny. I'm Morgan, Cinnabun's bun mom, and today I am going to tell you a couple of things that I have completely changed my mind about when it comes to rabbit ownership. We are all human, I am human, and I recognize that I put myself out on the internet giving tips to bunny owners about rabbit care, but we are always learning, constantly changing, and I think that it's okay to change your mind about things. And especially, I've had Cinnabun for 4 years. Things that I thought and believed 4 years ago have shifted a little bit, and I really wanted to share that with you because something I care about a lot on this channel is always being very open with you guys about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and if I've changed things. So I want us to all make a promise right now, a pinky promise, that the comment section is going to be a positive and uplifting space about myself and my opinions, but also about yourself and your own opinions. I want you to be able to talk about things that you've changed your mind about, and this can be more of an open conversation. Rabbits are only getting more popular as pets, and we are all just really starting to understand exactly how we're supposed to take care of them. There's so many things that are changing. So all of that to say, I wanted to share with you the 5 things that I have changed my mind about. The very first thing that I've changed my mind about is my definition of free roaming. When I first got Cinnabun, I believed in my brain that free roaming meant there were no barriers, nothing put up between you and your rabbit, that free roaming meant that your rabbit had access to every single room, every single space possible. I actually do not believe that anymore. Free roaming means that your rabbit is not confined to a cage. And now that I live in a house and not a 1-bedroom apartment, there are areas in my house that Cinnabun is not allowed in. The most important thing about free roaming is that your rabbit has plenty of space to run and to play and to be social. I don't think there is anything wrong with your rabbit being confined to one room, but what is wrong with that is if you confine your rabbit to a room and they don't have a partner or they do not have you to spend most of their time with. They do not like to be alone, so free roaming a rabbit in a space where you frequently are is so important. As long as your rabbit is not confined to a tiny little cage, and as long as they have the socialization they need, your rabbit is going to be very happy. The next thing I've changed my mind about is what I feed Cinnabun in the morning, aka her salad. I used to be very stuck up about what I fed Cinnabun. I would not give her spring mix. I thought that the spring mix lettuce was not nice and it was not giving her everything she needed. I would go to the store like multiple times a week and get organic like red leaf, green leaf, butter lettuce, just all sorts of different lettuces and make these intricate salads every morning. And y'all, that's just not sustainable. What I have learned and changed my mind about is that spring mix can be a perfectly healthy option and very convenient option for you if you are purchasing good quality spring mix. I pretty much exclusively buy Organic Girl Spring Mix. That's the brand that I use here, and Cinnabun loves it because really it's just green and red leaf lettuce. She's getting her additional nutrients through her pellets and through her hay, so I do not think there's anything wrong with simply feeding your rabbit spring mix. The next thing I have changed my mind about is taking Cinnabun outside of the house. When I first got Cinnabun, even before I got Cinnabun, I was in the mindset that you can train a rabbit really to do anything and to adjust to anything. I really wanted Cinnabun to be like my purse pal. I wanted to be able to take her to get coffee with me. I wanted to take her shopping with me, and I did that a couple of times. That's just not her. No matter how careful I've been and how much I've tried to adjust her to it, Cinnabun does not like leaving the home at all. Every single time, she hates it, she panics, she's angry about it. And eventually I've just realized it's not worth it to make her upset. And it's, what is it bringing me? Like a little bit of excitement, yay. She's really uncomfortable and does not like it. Of course, she needs to be able to get into the car to go to the vet, or if I have to travel with her every once in a while. But for the most part, taking her just on little outings like I used to do in the early days of our channel, we do not do that anymore. The fourth thing that I've changed my mind about is treats. Now, I think that this kind of comes with the caveat of Cinnabun has a very sensitive stomach and she struggles from stasis from time to time. I used to give Cinnabun this like stick every single night. It was really cute. I would give her the stick and I would say, go to your room, and she would take the stick and run into her room, and it was very sweet. That was her nighttime routine. And she's going crazy in her litter box. And as time has gone on, I have just really pulled back on the treats that I'm giving Cinnabun, and I've stuck to an extremely natural diet with her. I have just found that the more natural her diet is, the less likely her stasis is to come on. It's better for her. And all of these treats that have other things baked into them, they're just not serving her in any way. And I feel terrible because for like a year, I was like, these are our favorite treat. They're our favorite item ever. And I don't feed them anymore. And I think that's okay for me to say. Now when I give Cinnabun a treat, I give her forage almost every single day. And if I do spoil her with something sweet, I'll give her like a couple of bites of fruit. But that's really about it. The last one I want to talk about is a really big one. I have completely changed my mind about breeders, the types of rabbit I get, and everything. And I just want to talk very candidly about that. I have made it very clear on my channel that when I got Cinnabun, I got her from kind of a backyard breeder. I specifically wanted a Holland lop. Just the way I went about getting a rabbit was an ignorant way to do it. And now that I've spent so much time studying rabbits, I've devoted like the last 4 years of my life to studying rabbits. That is not what I would do. There are so many rabbits out there that need a home and are being dumped constantly. But on top of that, something that I have not talked about on this channel at all is that there are a lot of rabbits that have just been bred in a way that is not great for their health. And Cinnabun is an example of that. Holland lops, dwarf rabbits, lion heads, rabbits that have that really, really rounded, tiny face are called brachycephalic. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And that really just means that through breeding, their snouts have been brought in, and it can actually cause a lot of problems with their health. On top of that, rabbits who have lopped ears, they have also been bred to be that way. And this has led to a lot of problems within the breed, dental disease and just breathing trouble and health issues in general. This is something I had no idea about when I wanted a Holland lop. Holland lops are so cute. They're probably one of the most popular bred rabbits because of how cute they are. But them being brachycephalic and having the lop-eareds is setting them up for health issues in the future. Now, Cinnabun has health problems, but they actually are not connected to her being a lop. We have not had any ear problems or dental problems yet, which I'm very thankful for. It is something that very well could happen and very well could be avoided if I adopted a rabbit that did not have these things. I am not here to tell you that lop-eared rabbits are bad or not to get a rabbit like this. I'm not saying that at all. Obviously, I have one, and there are so many bunnies and rabbits in shelters that are like that need a home. It's just important to know that going in. And I think going into the rabbit purchasing world with just a very specific breed in mind is not a healthy way to look at getting an animal. All rabbits need a home and need love. And just because you have a very specific look that you're going for, a lot of times that look can come with a lot of problems along the way. I am actually going to add some links down in my description that talk more about brachycephalic animals and lop-eared rabbits and just like the health problems that can come with them. Cinnabun, oh my God, this is a serious conversation. But if you are somebody who owns a rabbit with any of those things, it could just be helpful for you to know, or if you're considering getting one, it's just good to have that information going forward. All right, so that is that, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this sit down chat with me. Every once in a while, I like to just sit down and really talk to you guys and open up and share what I'm thinking in the rabbit community. And I hope that that opens the door for you guys to talk to me and talk to one another as well. So please, please, please let the comment section be a productive and kind space. I hope you are having a wonderful day, and we will see you in our next Cinnabun Sundays video. Bye, Buns!